do have our own dreams in our mind. But whatever we dream, can we actually achieve them? It matters. This is my first ever video as a traveler, the Voyager's Diary, and I'm Manisha here with you. And I have some dreams in my life because after a certain time, I realized that I also need to do something. And what it is, I realized I'm a journalist, and apart from that, I realized that I love to travel. So why not choose that? And during that travel of your life, you definitely meet a lot of people, ideas, culture, and so many. The list goes on. And today, I have somebody who has dreamt it, and yes, he has done it. Not only him, he is having a team. Yes, without a team, you cannot do anything. I have today with me Sihanshu. He has done a lot in his life and is actually thriving for more. Hello, Sihanshu, for joining me. Thank you so much, Sihanshu Gandhi.
Hi, Manisha. Thank you for having me here. Happy to be on the call.
Yeah. Snehanshu, we do have dreams in our life, and the way I connected with you was something when I thought that I need to do something in my life, and then I realized that I need to, set an alarm that I need to finalize that within this time I'll have to achieve this, and thus I met you. When I connected with you, so what was your feelings? Why this lady has told me about, fixing an alarm which is within 20 minutes?
So, Manisha, for us, you approached us on our WhatsApp community group for Sorted AI. I'm founder of Sorted AI, and we have built a personal assistant app that helps you remember things. And you became the user of the product and approached us on our community group saying that you need something specific. And that group for us and all the feedback that we get from our users on that group is driving us to build more features and learn from our users what are they looking for. Uh, as an entrepreneur, when I and my team build a product, there is some thought process behind it that this is what we face the problem ourselves and this is what we want to build. And then we put it out to our users, they use it, and then they give us feedback. And that's where we start learning from our users and start building and improving the product. So for me, it was uh, a user feedback that I got from you that this is what I'm looking for. Can you help me with that? And that's where we decided that, okay, right now that feature is not available. We'll make some arrangement for you for the time being, and we'll build that feature so that in future you can use it on your own. So that's what we felt when we saw that message from you on the group.
Right. So, Sinanshu, this is something different. I mean, we do have dreams in our life, and we just want to do something, but it's actually difficult. Have you realized then that you want to do something like this?
So, Monisha, this is actually my third entrepreneurship venture. I did my first venture back in 2006-7 when I was still in college. At that time, it was more like here's a problem that we, as in me and my friends in college, faced, and we decided that okay, if we are facing it, there'll be others also who will be facing this problem, and we thought we'll build something around it. It was not really a
I
very
mean,
well thought through.
then you actually met people like us who are actually crazy and want to do something in life.
Yeah, I met some great team members in college as well, and at that time it was not really about a dream to do something. It was just simply that I want to solve this problem for myself and people like me, and can I do something about it? That's how it started, and then it became a dream. And then that was my first company. Then I did a job in between for some time, and started my second company in 2015. That was again around a problem that I saw and a dream that I had that okay, can it become a very big service that we can provide to a lot of people? That was a service called TapMe, which was a home services company providing electricians plumbers, etc., for everyone who's looking for that in tier 2 cities. And that's how that dream started for me, that can we, as my team, me and my co-founders, provide livelihood opportunities to these electricians, plumbers, etc., and can we create a big company out of it, which can provide a lot of services to the users. And that's how the second company started. And the third company again started from a problem that I faced in my life and decided to do something about it. And then you start dreaming about how big this can be, what all we can do with this, and you go from there.
Apart from this talk, I mean, professional, Sanju, what's your background and where do you come from?
So I lived in a small town most of my life in India, in Rajasthan. It's a place called Rawatbata, close to Kota, which is rather well known for the coaching institutes that are there. So I lived most of my life there. Did my engineering from IIT Bombay back in 2003 to 2007. After that, worked in management consulting for a few years. Did my MBA from ISB Hyderabad. After that, I was in Indonesia, spent a few years there working in palm oil sector there. Came back to India to start TapMe, which was my previous entrepreneurial venture before Sorted AI. And now did that for 4 years, and now starting the next venture last year, October, we started building Sorted AI. So yeah, that's been the background briefly.
I mean, during your journey, have you ever found that it is quite difficult, or sometimes you felt that as we are going through lockdown and this monotony situation, we always feel that maybe we won't be able to do further, and these things come in our mind. So, have you ever thought in your life that? I mean, this is entirely my thing, and I maybe won't be able to make it, or something like that.
I think it comes in life of every entrepreneur. Whenever you start any venture, there are lots of ups and downs. I mean, so much so that within a day you can have a high and as well as a low within a day itself. And we've also had our shares of highs and lows. And in fact, in my previous ventures, there was we ran it for 4 years, but there was a point where we had to decide that maybe this is not working out as well as we thought, and we have to decide to move on. It's a difficult decision always, but as an entrepreneur, uh, it's on you to decide when to
Right.
make a conscious call that this is not working out. I should do something better or something else. And maybe, I mean, it was not about that the idea was not good or we were not able to do it, but somehow things didn't work out, and we had to decide to not pursue it further. So it always there are always things like that, and specifically in a situation like today, going through the pandemic and the lockdown, there are a lot of issues that a lot of businesses are facing, a lot of companies are facing that, and making it more and more difficult for them. uh, and these are difficult times, and there will be people who will have to think of very differently how to survive this period, and maybe thrive later. Right now the focus should be on surviving, and different people have different approach towards that. So Manisha, as I said, there are ups and downs when you're going through an entrepreneurial journey, and as a team it's our job to make sure that as team members our morale remains high. So there are times when you are not feeling very good, but then other team members help you, support you during that time. And especially the founding team members, I've got two co-founders in my startup here, and we speak to each other almost every day, and we work together for more than 5 years, so we can sense also to an extent that someone is not feeling great today, and we need to make sure that uh, we listen to them and help them recover through that low phase that they're going. Uh, Fortunately, I've not seen any of the cases up close someone who's gone very deep into depression or that kind of a situation, which is like a medical condition. But yeah, I mean, ups and downs there are always, and we need to support each other as a team.
So, what was the situation from your family? Like, how much they have supported you?
Oh, family support is the most important for any entrepreneur. I'm married, I've got a daughter, and my wife has been very supportive of my entrepreneurship journey over the last 5 years. And without her support, of course, I cannot continue doing this, because when you're running a startup, a lot of your time goes towards the startup, the company, and
Yeah.
at that time, the family has to understand and give you that space to work on what you really dream about. At the same time, like, immediate effect is to my wife and my child, but my parents have
Yeah.
always been supportive about me thinking of doing something, leaving a cushy job, working, earning well.
Wanted to know this, that you left your job and actually followed your dream. So, how was the journey? I mean, how you suddenly felt, and I mean, you just resigned, and then how? I mean, how does it happen?
So I was working in Indonesia, and
Hmm.
after my MBA, and it had been more than 3 years that I was working there. It was a very comfortable life, and uh, but there was something in there that was still, making me feel that maybe I want to do something which is a little more challenging than what I'm doing in my job. Something that gives me uh, brings a lot of passion in me, gives me a larger goal or vision towards which I work, not just earning money, getting a good paycheck every month. So that's how I started thinking about entrepreneurship while I was in Indonesia, and also I had an urge to come back to India. I did not want to stay abroad for a longer period.
Tell us some incidents or something, like, I mean, my point is to I mean, at least convey this message to those people who are actually feeling, I mean, during this lockdown or this thing locked up.
Sure.
So I just want to convey them the message that you can do it, I mean, if you dream. So
Sure.
I just give me some
For
incidents.
me, it started. Uh, I'll tell you about my second venture, how it started for me. The first venture, like the previous one, when I moved from Indonesia to India, that was more driven by the fact that I was in a job and wasn't really enjoying it in terms of the work part of it. Uh, Not that the work was bad, but I was looking for something more challenging, as well as I was looking to come back to India. And then I started exploring. I was talking to a friend, and we were discussing about how skill development is becoming important in India, and we started talking about it, and then we decided to build this company together. I'll give you a specific example of what happened when I started Sorted AI, the current company that I'm
Yeah.
building. There was a small incident where I was not in the country, and there was a kind of a small medical emergency here back in the country, and my wife was not able to locate a health insurance document or related documents that she would need at that point. And I'm the one who manages it for the family. I was not around to help her out. And that was kind of the trigger for me that, okay, this needs to be organized better. I need to organize this information and share it with my wife so that she has access to all of it. And then the journey of Sorted AI started, that I tried doing it, and then I felt that, okay, it is taking a lot of effort. I not having that much of motivation to organize these documents, and can I build a system where it happens automatically? And that's where the idea started for me. Okay, this could be something that could be interesting. I spoke to a lot of people, and then I started building Sorted AI. Okay, there is a problem.
Okay.
Uh, I have something going on good for me so far, but here is a problem that is something that I want to solve for, and tried looking for solutions, could not find anyone who has already solved for it. So I thought, why not I give it a try? And it's just from the thought that here's a problem, can I solve it? And that excites me to go on for starting a business or a venture like that.
Okay. So today, what is your motivation? I mean, what is your dream? What do you actually want to achieve?
So the idea for us is that everyone today is extremely busy with everything that is going on in their lives. We live in a world with information overload. You get lots of emails
Yeah.
every day, lots of SMSs, lots of WhatsApp messages, and you're bombarded with so much information that you start missing out on what
Yeah.
is important. You miss out on a loved one's birthday. You miss out on an important payment that
And
you have
that
to
will
do.
become a haywire in the
And
life.
correct, and it starts bothering
Yeah.
you that you're missing important things, or you're just being busy all the time. You don't have time for family because you're just busy doing things. And so the idea for us is to help people manage that information overload in their lives by organizing that information and identifying what's important, and helping them take care of those important things. It could be anything as simple as wishing someone a birthday on time, or making a bill payment on time, or buying your insurance, whatever that is important for you. Here is a personal assistant that will automate that task for you, help you manage this
Yeah, so
information
just to
overload.
mention,
And
AI is artificial intelligence.
exactly,
So,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so how
artificial
it works.
intelligence
Yeah, tell me.
is basically automating this whole process. So if I take just an
Yeah.
example, if you upload your insurance document onto Sorted AI, our app,
Mm-hmm.
it will automatically identify whether it's a life insurance or a vehicle insurance or a health insurance. The AI, the artificial intelligence, automatically identifies what this document is, uh, categorizes it into
All about.
the category, and identifies an important date out of it. So, let's say a reminder for, renewal date for your insurance policy. It will set up a reminder for
Okay.
it automatically, so that you don't forget this important information, and you don't have to stress your mental bandwidth to remember this date. And this is done by a machine for you automatically. So the idea is that this is one simple example, but there are a lot of things that you need to remember in your day-to-day life, and we're trying to remember all of it in our heads, which is causing a lot of stress, anxiety, clutter in our heads, a lot of distraction in our heads. And this is basically a personal assistant that we're building that will take away that clutter and distraction, so that you can focus on what's
So it will
important.
just sort it for you.
Exactly, it will sort everything for you. It will get
Yeah.
your life sorted.
Thank you so much for giving us such those who are actually dreaming to do something in life, and I mean the way I encountered. So it was something I actually wanted to do something, and I realized, I mean, with this app, wow, this is something amazing. So you guys are doing it. So I should bring this thing to the people who actually are dreaming and feeling negative because of the situation right now going on. So we should share your journey, and not only you. You have your friends. I just want to know about your friends. I mean, those who are working with you, are they are from different about them too.
Sure. So it's a team of 3 people right now, including me. I have 2 co-founders. One is Gaurav Shrishima. He's an IIT Kanpur graduate, and we built our previous company together, and we've been working together for 5 years. He's looking after everything that is related to marketing and growth for our company, and he's an avid musician, and uh, the third partner is Tamanjeet Singh Bindra. He's been the coder. He's the backbone of the whole app and the technology that we've built, the AI that we're building. He's done this for more than a decade. A very experienced developer and senior tech person from the industry. And we've also worked together for 5 years with the previous company as well as this one. And yeah, both of them are also based out of Delhi and Gurgaon.
So we are talking to you. You are in Delhi right now, right?
I'm in Gurgaon. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today, because my concept was to share with people and journey, what I see, what I feel in life, and just share and care. That is how we actually grow together. That's my motto. And thank you so much for believing me, joining me today, and just be in touch. I mean, do share and do care for others, and do something new, very new. Come up with many more projects in the future. I just wish you all the luck, and you guys uh, definitely do.
Thank you, Manisha. Thank
Definitely
you.
watch me. Yeah,
Happy to
yeah.
be
Thank
here.
you, thank you,
Enjoyed talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And then you guys definitely keep on watching the Voyager Diary. I'll just bring in new things for you every day, people, culture, and definitely a lot more in my hand for future. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is Manisha here. I'll just say tata, bye bye. Ciao.